What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Minnesota Twins franchise. Um, first episode, we played the first game of the season against Milwaukee. Played pretty damn good. And now we've moved up to our home opener of the season against Seattle Mariners. So this one looks like it's going to be exciting. I don't think there's anything that I need to talk about before we get into this game, so I'll see you guys afterwards.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Twins. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So here is Dylan Moore, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon, 62 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's out. No, that's down.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in next, J.P. Crawford, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes.
Here, what?
Moore aboard here at first with nobody out. 0-2 the count to Crawford. And there are umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.P. Crawford goes down for the first out of the game. Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Two down with a runner at first, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Two out with a man at first.
Hee-haw.
And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. The Twins coming up. No score. Ready now is Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Hard hit ball to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Yusei Kikuchi comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, Nero. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Arias, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
That is cool. The third baseman,
So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. first pitch of the AB on its way. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on the show. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one. Fastball just inside. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
So here now is Ty France. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off for ball 1. France tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jose Marmolejos.
Now at the plate, Jose Marmolejos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Donaldson waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Pitch was groomed right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, number 66. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lewis waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. Yanked hard down the left field line, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Casey Sadler enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Number 65,
Nelson Cruz will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7-run score. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Twins 7 and the Mariners nothing. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. Murphy, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
The batter will be Taylor Trammell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dylan Moore. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. First pitch on the way.
No, that's down. Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So stepping in is number 66, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Seager has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Left fielder.
So with 1 away, we'll remind you to follow the Twins here on MLB The Show. We'll be here all season long as you get a look there at where we'll be over the course of the next 7 days. So now here is Max Kepler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The catcher, number 8. Mrs. Garver.
In now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike. At second with 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Kepler is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Polanco stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and a perfect time for the slurve there. It's 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Mitch Haniger is at the plate as he watches ball one. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. One and two now. As a look, now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. So it's the outfielder Byron Buxton.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
And there's one down now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So the next to bat will be Luis Arias. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now back, the designated
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in Ty France. In there for strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a liner. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the pitch. Jose Marmolejos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Tom Murphy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Taylor Trammell is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in next, Dylan Moore. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Still 8-0. Kendall Graveman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Third baseman.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Donaldson on at first, nobody out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Marmolejos is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now it'll be number 66. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike one. Shot toward right center, and that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping up is Jorge Polanco. He was a double play victim last time around. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Line hard deep into left. Trammell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting,
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Up next is
Stepping
the
in now is Mitch Haniger as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners leave 1. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0.
So yeah, that happened. That was probably the best that I've ever seen this team play. Props to Jose Barrios. He did a hell of a job on the mound. That's not what I'm trying to do. The bats were just going off today. I mean, look at that. 11-0. I thought it was going to be a closer game, to be fair, but you know what? I think that injury that James Paxton suffered in, I believe it was the first inning or the second inning, whichever one. I think that kind of threw Seattle off a little bit, and I just don't think they were able to recover. But yeah, no. So next time you'll be seeing me. We'll be playing against Boston. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of shook by how that game went. I'm sure I could have ended that a lot sooner than I did. But yeah, so next episode I will be seeing you guys when we play Boston. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I look forward to bringing you the next episode very soon.